What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, super amazing friends on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. How's everyone doing? Guys, how is it going? How is it going? Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? So share this video wherever you're watching this video from. I don't know if you're streaming this on YouTube. If you're streaming on Instagram, share this video as wide as you can. Good afternoon from Dallas, Texas, United States of America. I know some of you are watching this right now in the night. If you're watching this from Dubai, I know it's almost midnight in Dubai. If you're watching this from Nigeria, I know it's 8 p.m. in the night in Nigeria. If you're watching this is if you're watching this from I don't know if you're watching this in New York. I think you're 1 hour ahead of Dallas, Texas, where I am right now. So, how is everyone doing? I need us to share this video. Share this video with as many persons as you can. So, I've pinned the topic for today's conversation here. I think I'll still paste it here so I can pin it. Good, 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 good. So today we are talking about why you should pay attention to the crypto side of the metaverse. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, hold on. Facebook. Don't. So, good afternoon from Dallas, Texas, here. Okay, this person is watching from Ghana. Someone else is watching from Morocco. Okay, so whatever the time is, wherever you are, I greet you guys. And so today, basically, we'll be talking about why you should pay attention to the crypto side of the metaverse. For those who are just hearing about this word metaverse for the first time, I understand the word became popular after the CEO of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, Mark Zuckerberg, made an announcement last week that they have changed the mother company name of their company from Facebook. So Facebook is now not going to be like the mother company owners of WhatsApp and Instagram again. It's now going to be like a product. While they have changed their mother company name now to Meta, which is the short form for Metaverse. So, as usual, I'm going to turn off the comments so I can be able to concentrate. So, yeah, share this video. Those of you watching on Zoom, watching on YouTube, please share the link for this video with as many persons as you can. Share this video to the DM of everyone that you know. Right now, I have 800 and yeah, how many are watching? Yeah, 185. Yeah, 24. 50. So right now I have around 800 persons totally watching on all the platforms I'm streaming. So I have like 6 different cameras in front of me. So if you're watching this, I need you to count yourself very, very lucky because you're about to get the information that is very relevant to the time that we are living in. So I need you to share this video with as many persons as you can. Share the video with as many persons as you can. Share the video. Please, if you're watching this on Facebook, I need us to have like 200 shares. I need us to have like 200 shares before I am done with this video. Share this video to the DM of any person that will be interested in this. So without taking much of your time, because I know in some of the countries where you're watching from, it's already midnight. So today we'll dive into today's topic. And the topic is why you should pay attention to the crypto side of the metaverse. There is so much about the metaverse that you should pay attention to. But because my interest has always been cryptocurrencies, so I will focus. That's why I've decided to focus today's topic on just the crypto side of the metaverse. So this word was not popular. This word wasn't too popular until last 2 weeks when Mark Zuckerberg came and made an announcement that the company is changing its direction and focus, and what they are going to be focused on building now is metaverse related products. So there comes the in the in the lineup of technological advancement, we have always transitioned from one thing. Of recent, you must have been hearing about blockchain, artificial intelligence, metaverse, and the rest of them. So it's time for this type of technology. So metaverse actually stands for a digital world. So excuse me. So it stands for creating a digital world, carrying whatever is happening on this real world and creating a reality, creating same reality, feel and touch digitally. So this is like the layman explanation of what metaverse is. So it is a universe of its own that is built just on a computer, built just on the internet. Before now, before we got to where we are, where I could do this live Zoom, this live video right now, where you can watch me. I can even bring some of you on. Before now, how humans communicated was through handwritten letters. You write letters and you go post it. We advanced from that, and we had phone call. We had phone call where I will call you and you reply. We even got to the time where humans stopped writing letters and started writing emails. And from emails, we moved to calls. From calls, now we moved to from audio calls, we've moved to video call. And we are currently in this place right now when with some of the technologies that have been built, I can, if we, let's say, from next year, probably I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg and the rest of them must have implemented some of the virtual reality tools that they are building. From next year, if we are having this kind of if we're having this kind of meeting or this kind of online class, what is going to happen is that you, particularly that you're watching this video right now, we might have ourselves arranged in a hall where I'm going to be sitting down here, but we will all see ourselves in a hall where I will be making this teaching and presentation, and someone will be going around with mic and giving you this mic now so that you can ask me your question. So what is going to happen from 2022 upward, because 2021 is already gone, they already built most of these technologies and is going to deploy next year. What is going to happen is that if we want to have an online class like this, we will have ourselves in a meeting setting arranged in one hall. It's my face you're going to be seeing. It's my face you're going to be seeing, talking with you. We will even shake hands. So what is happening here is that uh technology is bringing this natural activities that we carry out in the real world, and they are bringing it and they are building it like another form of reality, but only accessible digitally. So I can be here in the United States where I am sitting down currently now, and I will be having a village meeting with someone in my country. I will be having a family meeting. I will be having a family meeting with other members of my family in the village right now. So this is how this is how possible the metaverse is going to make our world become very, very real. It's going to make our digital world become very, very real. So Mark Zuckerberg said that the company is transitioning from building products like Facebook and the rest of it, and they are going to be building more of metaverse related projects. Now these projects are projects that brings these activities. Let's say, for example, in one of those videos I watched about the metaverse, we've seen cases where two people meet online and they like themselves. They start talking about dating, and one person has to travel to go meet the other person. But in the days of this metaverse, when that day finally comes, these two persons can decide to have an online meeting where one person will sit in his house, the other person will also sit in the man will sit in his house, the female the woman will also sit in her house, but both of them will teleport themselves. they will be in a virtual meetup or meeting where they can even shake hands, they can even engage themselves. So they are engaging themselves physically, but on the computer screen. I don't know how to put it, but in the metaverse, they are sitting together and they can even read their body chemistries. They can even read their body chemistries to know if they are perfectly fit to date or not. So you probably have some of you watching this, and I know some of you probably must have traveled one time or the other to meet your boyfriend or your girlfriend in another country or state, and you got there and you were disappointed that this was not the person that you saw on the internet. It happened to me a couple of times when I was still younger. I'm old now. So 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 instead of embarking on such kind of journey, those two parties can decide to use the metaverse to have an online meetup or meeting. So what I'm trying to explain here all is that every activity, the metaverse is all about bringing every activity that is happening in the real world virtually in a video format, in an almost natural format, where imagine we are having this conversation now and everybody watching this now, you can see all our face. We are in a hall. We are in a hall as if this was a conference and I was addressing the conference. And I can decide, I can be putting on this thing now, but I will choose that I want to appear in this meeting wearing suit and tie to look corporate. So remember that as technology improves, it's also going to have its own challenges, because people can in this metaverse world now, people can decide to even, in short, it's already here. If you go on Snapchat, there's a particular filter I use on Snapchat. There's a particular filter I use on Snapchat. And when I use that filter, I make my fine boyness come out. So now what is happening now? That is already part of the metaverse. You understand? So I see some people, they are not dogs, but they will put a very long tongue in their mouth using most of these Snapchat filters. So this is how Oh, so this is how this metaverse is going to work. So people can be able to I might have like I don't have one hand, but when we are having this online meetup, I will appear complete with my complete part of the body. So you see it. So what I'm trying to explain is that the metaverse is all about bringing activities that happens in real life, making it to happen in a digital world. So in this metaverse, so many persons are going to be doing buying and selling, which is my own area of interest. I love everything about the metaverse. I love how I can be able to be here. My family right now, my my family is in the UK and I'm in the United States. So with what they are going to build now, I can be here in the United States and I'm inside the parlor, and I will appear on the computer screen. I will appear like I am inside the parlor playing with my children. You understand? So sorry guys. Take off some. So I'm coming. Yeah, sorry guys. So so I will appear like I am playing and discussing with I will appear on that screen there in my house in the UK like I'm playing, discussing with my children, and it will be very, very, very real. So one of those things you need to also understand is that in this metaverse world, yeah, in this metaverse world, in this metaverse world, people are going to be doing buying and selling. So this is why I made a post some time ago and I said, young Africans, we should not always think about consuming. I know majority of the people watching me here are African, so I need to address this. So we should not always think about just consuming. I just talked here where people will be able to buy. I can I can be putting on this hoodie, which you've seen me with now, sitting down here, and I will be in a conference, present in a conference where there are millions of people arranged in the hall, and I will be presenting on a suit and tie. So it is people who are going to build this digital asset. It's already happening, and this is where I am very, very interested in, in the especially in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space of it. So there's a company, if you read my post where I talked about this metaverse, there's a company called Decentraland. So the name of the coin is Mana. Basically, what these people do is that they have decided to build a digital world and digital real estate. So on this digital real estate now, like the way people sell plots of land in Lagos, in New York, in China, and I don't know whichever part of the world that you're watching this from. That is the way people are going to be selling plots of land on this metaverse. So you're going to, so people right now, they have built applications where they are selling part of this digital world. There's a crypto project called Sand, SAND. So what those people actually do is that they build gaming, they build some of these metaverse gaming assets called, and they sell it in form of NFTs. Most of you here, in the last video I talked about NFT, which means non-fungible token. I talked about how people sell digital art, how some of the gaming assets on this some of the gaming NFTs are worth millions of dollars. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that in this world of metaverse, people are going to be doing buying and selling businesses. So someone is going to be like, I can build, I talked about a particular filter I use on what do they call it, on Snapchat. That filter is free, but the way I use that filter for most of my videos, if Snapchat asks me to be renting this filter or be paying for it each time I want to use it, I am willing to subscribe for it in case they wake up any day and they say, oh, you can't use this filter without subscription. So and that is how millions of people use some of these filters. You probably must have seen most ladies, you see them, they have a very long tongue. Some of them make themselves very fine. I was on a vendor's page today, and I saw how she used some of these editing apps to edit herself into a very slim lady, even though she's not slim in the real world. So this is what you should expect with the metaverse and with the launch of this metaverse. So there are people who will be building these tools. This is where I am interested. There are people who are going to be building these tools. Somebody built the airplanes that we are using today in the physical world. So someone has to build digital airplanes in the digital world. So somebody built boats, somebody built cars, somebody built different kind of physical things that we are using today to make our life beautiful. So it is the same way as they are building another digital world now. It is the same way people are now rushing for Mark Zuckerberg to change the name of his company immediately and change the direction to focus on the metaverse. In fact, some days ago, he even committed up to $1 billion or thereabout for digital creators that are going to be building some of the things that will be used on the metaverse. So you see that these rich people or these tech entrepreneurs are already building things that people will need to rent. On the metaverse, I can, like right now, let's say one of you here created that filter I always use on Snapchat. If you ask me to rent it, and each time I use this filter, I will pay you a certain amount as subscription. What is going to happen? I am willing to pay for that because I like that filter and because I always use it. So this is how people are going to be building this digital world. So one thing you need to understand is that you don't necessarily have to be a consumer of whatever is going to be built. Fine, it's new. This video I'm making, this video I'm making now, thank God I'm saving it on, I'm streaming it on YouTube, so it's going to be there. In the next 10 years, it is when some of you will watch this video again, and it will make more sense. The reason why it will make more sense in the next 10 years is because this technology called metaverse may have really improved in that next 10 years, whereby we might not be using social media as it is again. So I might want to talk to my friends on Instagram, on YouTube, or Facebook, and I might add everyone inside a room on this metaverse. And what is happening is that we are all seated. We are all seated. We are shaking hands. We are having a party. We are dancing. We are doing a whole lot of things in this metaverse. But don't forget, I am sitting down. I am sitting down inside this room here in Dallas, Texas. But on that metaverse there is showing me as the king of the party. I'm having fun. I'm doing a whole lot of things. So this is the reality of the future. So this is why, because many of you watching this right now, because you have not really, you are used to what you already know. So it might be very hard for you to believe that this thing is real, that this metaverse is real, and it is going to be the future. You understand me? And it's going to be the future. So one of the things that you should take note is that business transactions, thank you so much. Over 2,300 of you are watching across all platforms. More persons are joining on Facebook. I'm so happy, guys. Thank you so much for sharing this video. I need more persons to share this video. Let's have like the highest number of shares I've had on Facebook, I think, is 200 plus. So let's have 300 shares today, please. Guys, if you're watching this on Instagram, I see the number of persons watching on Instagram is increasing. I am very, very appreciative. I need more persons to join the Zoom. I need more persons to join the YouTube. So share this video, share this video, share this video across board, share this video, share it with your friend. This is a very powerful information. This information I'm giving out today is not going to make sense right now. It's going to make sense in the next 5 years. But what I am doing is that I am informing you of what is going to happen before it's going to happen, before it's going to start happening. Most of these things are already happening. Now, what will you do with this information I'm giving you now? This information I'm giving you now is to prepare you for two things: to either be an investor in this metaverse or to be a builder of this metaverse. I just said something here now that Mark Zuckerberg has committed $1 billion, I think, for just towards the end of this year. He just committed that for people who are ready to contribute to digital content for the metaverse. You understand me? Just this money is just for people who are ready to contribute. So in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, when everything is going to be all about this digital world, you understand? Everything is going to be all about this digital world. What is going to happen is that the people who have built our company called our company Abit Network, or Tatcoin, we are currently building a gaming platform, an African themed gaming platform, whereby people can play these games and they can earn real life token that has value. Another company called Axis Infinity, they have already built this gaming platform. One of the projects I am invested in that goes live on the 10th, I've talked about this project on most of my live videos because I always advertise where I have my money in. So this project is called Project Seed. You can check them out on projectseed.io. They are building a digital game where people can play and they could earn money. So people are already making money from this metaverse. In the Philippines, people are the Filipino, they are making so much money from a game called Axis Infinity. So on this Axis Infinity, you can buy their token called Axis, and you use it to breed pets, do a whole lot of things, and you earn another token called SLP, Small Love Potion. I am invested in these two coins. That's why I'm using them, for example. So you see that this metaverse, even though it's not 100% here, it's already making money for some people. So this is why even the gaming world has changed. Then now we talk in the last session I talked about NFTs. Now, how does NFTs connect to this metaverse? The metaverse is going to be a world governed by cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Right now, that is the direction it is going now. Digital currencies are what people are going to be using for transaction on this metaverse. Most of these games that like the central land that I talked about, that they sell digital real estate. What they have done today is that they have their own token called mana. If you want to do anything, if you want to buy a plot under their digital world that they have, imagine somebody creates a state. The reason why I'm addressing this video mostly to Africans is that we might be there and somebody will create a digital Africa, and we will just come and and pick crumbs there in this digital Africa, that even though we are the ones living in the real Africa, we have the natural experience of Africa. Someone from abroad, probably we might ignore this, and someone from abroad will create something called African verse. This is an idea now just came to my head. Probably as I've thrown it out there, and as one smart person might probably go register the domain. But if any of my team, Blinks Breezy, if you're watching this now, try to register that domain immediately, africanverse.com. So somebody can decide to launch a digital Africa and sell all the countries that are in that digital Africa. You understand? Now, these countries now, so the person will say, okay, he has created a reward token and say, anybody interested in building this digital Africa, since the physical Africa has not performed too well, we don't have the skyscrapers like New York, we have not built good roads. Anybody with great ideas that wants to build this digital Africa can decide to buy a particular country, and if you buy that particular country on that person's African verse, you can even sell some part of that country to some other people, sublet it to some other people, and say, develop this city called Lagos verse inside African verse. So you develop that city, put nightclubs, build skyscrapers, and the rest. All these things, they are building them in 3D. When I talk, most of you who play games know what I'm talking about. I know for people who are not conversant with all these digital games, most of the things I'm saying will sound as if I'm even mad. But these things already exist. So the reason I'm doing this video is for two things. First, to inform you of what is going to happen and it's already happening, so that you can position yourself either as an investor, as a builder. So how does NFTs, last week I talked about NFTs. How does NFTs connect to this metaverse? NFTs are like digital assets. So I'll give you an example. An American rapper, I've forgotten the guy's name. This guy's that married one of the Jenner sisters. So he did, what's that his name? Yeah. Okay. So Travis Scott did. He held a digital during the heat of COVID. That time when COVID-19 was very high and people were not able to have concert. Travis Scott did something in partnership with a gaming company where he sold about 14 million tickets. He sold about 14 million tickets for people to come into this decentralized land. I think it was a partnership with one of the gaming platform. I can't really remember their name. But what he did was that he had a virtual reality concert. Most of you watching this now, you know Wizkid, you know all these artists now that are having concerts. So imagine somebody had a concert that he sold tickets for, let's say, $10, and 14 million people bought this ticket so that they could attend this digital concert that he had. So what was the currency that they used in purchasing in purchasing tickets to this digital event? It was a cryptocurrency. So this is why I am having this discussion today to talk about how the metaverse connects to cryptocurrency and how it is something that you must pay attention to. You understand me? This metaverse is something that you have to pay attention to, because whether you like it or not, it is the future and it is already here. Our company right now, I have another project I'm involved in called Groove Up. It's going to be like the first of its kind artist NFTs marketplace. It's going to be the first of its kind stream to end platform. In the real world, in the real world, people buy tickets to attend Whiskey, Drake, and all these people's concerts. In this virtual world, Drake can just stay in his house. If Drake organizes a physical concert and he sells tickets for $10, and I think one of the highest stadiums in the world, no stadium in the world can take up to, I don't know any stadium that takes millions of, let's say 5 million people. But somebody can stay in the United States or in Africa and promote a digital concert that 1 billion people, even everybody in the world, if they are interested, but everybody in the world cannot be interested. But imagine somebody is organizing a digital concert where the person is selling the ticket for $1, and half of this world buy the tickets to that concert. So you see that this person will make more money and will stress less. He will stress less. He will be in one place wearing that digital costume that he wants to wear. He will change into different outfit digitally. He's having this virtual reality concert that people are going crazy. People are in their houses, but they are seeing themselves rocking, dancing inside this concert. They are seeing themselves touching him, and it feels so real. Now, the reason why this artist will settle for this is because of what? The reason the artist will settle for this is because it's going to cost him less. Then people will have that excitement and fuel as if they are there in real time. Because if I was having this conversation now on the metaverse now, I can shake you. I can walk up to you now. I'm sitting down where I am sitting, but I can walk up to you now and I shake you and I will hug you. So this is like an extra layer of bonding. This is why I always tell people, pay attention to technology and trends. Cryptocurrency came through Bitcoin and it was doing amazingly well. Exchanges came, they were doing amazingly well. What do they call them? DeFi came and DeFi did very well, still doing very, very well. DeFi, for those of you who have not heard the word DeFi, watch the previous video I did where I talked about DeFi. DeFi brings that sense of ownership. So DeFi came, did very well, and is still doing very well. Gamify came and is doing very, very well. Now the metaverse is that technology that is going to combine all these things. I talked about an African verse where, please, any of my team member that is watching this, actually, if you're watching this, make sure that you have secured these domains I've been mentioning, because I know most of these people watching these things are smart. Watching this video are smart. They will probably go buy that domain now and increase the price. So I'm looking at, let's say we are having an all African music concert. We will have Davido perform, Wizkid, Diamond Platinums, and all other African artists. They are performing, but they don't need to be in a physical place to perform. And we are all enjoying that concert. We are in our house. We have plugged our headphone. Mark Zuckerberg created an eyeglass in partnership with Ray-Ban. With this eyeglass, if I put on this eyeglass, I can be watching a video in my head. It's playing something for me and I will be watching. With this eyeglass, I can be talking to someone and I am driving and I'm still seeing what I am doing. This eyeglass can do so much. So these guys are already building all this technology that we need to operate in the metaverse. Now, what do you have to do as someone that is watching this now? This is where I always tell people that my interest is just cryptocurrency, blockchain, and the rest of it. Now, as someone that is watching this now, you need to ask yourself, how can I be involved in the development of this metaverse? I have said I have gotten an idea while talking. The reason I like, there are two things I like doing. I like traveling. Almost all my great ideas, I've had them on the airplane. Almost all my great ideas, I've traveled 24 or 26 countries of the world. Yesterday, while I was on my way from New York to Dallas, I had this aha moment, an idea I have been working on. And inside the plane, I had this aha moment of, when you have a great idea and you're trying to connect one thing to the other, but there is that missing link. While I was on the plane yesterday, I had that aha moment when that idea fully came true, and I will take it as one of my gains of this trip to the United States. You understand? So another way again, I also get most of my ideas is when I'm sharing the ideas I already have with you guys. I'm now talking about an African verse, which means I want to, while Mark Zuckerberg and the rest of them are building the world verse, which is Metaverse, I can decide to start building an African verse where I register the domain, I I invite African developers that are interested, and we will start building. We first of all go and create the 54. We first of all go and create the 54 countries of Africa already inside that African verse. So, which means I own it, myself and the people that I'm going to be working with, the people that are going to be part of the ecosystem, which includes you. We own this ecosystem, and we start building. We say let's take one state, let's take one country, let's take which of the African countries is the most beautiful African country. I don't know, but I know it's not South Africa or Nigeria. So let's take one country and build it first with skyscrapers, with all these things that African politicians are depriving us. Let's build them all into that country where inside this African verse now, I can decide to just sit down and say, I want to travel to Rwanda. So as I'm traveling, so all I would just need to do is just plug in this headset and this eyeglass, and I will see myself taking a taxi from Kigali to Kibuyi, Lake Kivu, going to all those places and doing all those things all in Rwanda. But I am sitting down here in Dallas, Texas. So the reason I like sharing these ideas is so that I can also brush my own ideas while I talk. I've had this idea now, and you guys know this idea now. If I build it, there's nothing you want to. Even if you build, there's nothing you want to build in this life right now that 1 million persons out of the 7.8 billion people in the world will not be interested in. So if I start building this idea now, people will still be interested in this idea. So I want you first to position yourself to understand, even if you don't understand anything that I have said here, because I've said a whole lot of tech, tech, tech jargons. One thing I want you to go home with tonight is that they have started building another world digitally. So I don't know which language. I don't know if you understand Igbo. Maybe I'll have to talk it in Igbo. If you understand Yoruba, I will have someone translate it in Yoruba. But translate this for those of you that can type it, paste it on your page. They say Bitcoin Chief said they have started building a digital world. Elon Musk is among one of the richest men today is the number one richest person in the world today. What is one of that thing that he's doing? He's building Mars. He wants to take people from this planet to Mars. So people will go visit Mars, live in Mars. What he is doing is that he wants to he has gone and owned a part of another planet. We have not finished developing this planet. He has already built another planet. And guess what now? From next year, 2022, I guess, one of these companies, I don't know if it's Blue Origin, which is owned by Jeff Bezos, or if it's a Space Link that is owned by Elon Musk. But one of them has started selling ticket already for people that want to go to Mars. And each one of that ticket is around $200,000. Some of you, if they give your country $200,000, half of your country will come out of poverty. But that is what one person is using to buy tickets to go to Mars. They are not going to do anything in this Mars. There's no farm, there is no nothing in this Mars. If they even go to this Mars, they are just even floating, because there is no what there is no gravity there. So everybody, if you watch the video of Jeff Bezos when he landed there, he was float they were floating. So people are paying $200,000 just to go have this experience of how Mars look like. And millions of people all over the United States are ready to pay this money once this thing launch, to just go to Mask and go see how this thing works. Then imagine now, we are still talking about the earth is not well developed. Many of you now, if you look at where you're living now and look at where other people are living, you will know that there's so much development to still come to where you are. But someone is already spending all his money that he has. What he wants to do is that he wants to develop Mask for people that wants to go to Mask. So if they succeed to put a building in Mask one day, what will happen now is that some people will decide that they don't want this particular world again that you and I are living. They want to just go buy an apartment in Mask and they will live there forever. When they die, they should bury them there. So there is always a market for everything. So what I want you to take out of this discussion or this conversation today is that they have started building a digital world. We have not finished building this real world, this physical world. I'm in Dallas, Texas now. There is so much vast lands that houses have not been built. Majority of Americans sleep outside a building every night. So many of Americans are homeless. But there is enough land in this Dallas, Texas now that if they want to go around and say all the homeless people, yeah, all the homeless people, please, someone is saying, sir, your idea of African verse is great. I hope to be among the people to continue this journey for my generation. Chinechere Mora, thank you so much, Chinechere. Ajulu, I hope one of you is watching this. If I finish this video and go see that someone else bought this domain, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad at you guys. Go right now and go secure this domain for me before I finish this conversation. But even if someone buys it, no problem. I'll buy it over from the person. So what am I saying now? God, guys, I truly feel like I should just pause this video and go to GoDaddy and buy this domain. Please, I need to buy this domain right now. GoDaddy UK. Sorry, guys. I think I really need to buy this domain if someone else has not bought it. But I've not heard anyone talk about. Sorry. Guys, sorry, I need to buy this. AfricanVice.com. Good. I like taking action immediately. Oops. I just pray someone has not bought this domain. Oh, fuck. It's already taken. Ooh. AfricanVice.com. Oh my God. Oh. I think one of you here bought that domain. This is unfair. That's my idea, guys. That's my idea. Oh, so okay, not to worry. My idea is my idea. I will change another name. Mark Zuckerberg is currently going through a lawsuit now because someone had Meta as a company name. The person is charging Mark Zuckerberg 200 million to sell him that name. So whichever of you bought this African Vice here on this live, send me a DM. Let's negotiate. I'm ready to buy it off from you. Okay, this person I've sent you countless messages inbox. I want to know more about cryptocurrency. Okay, I've done a couple of videos right now. About 4,000 persons are watching me right now on all the channels I'm streaming. So you see, it's very hard for me to be doing for me to be attending to these 4,000 persons one-on-one. Even if I have the time, I would definitely die. So the reasons I produce most of these videos and I break down my videos so that even an idiot can understand is because I want people to be watching these videos. And that question that you want to ask me, you can ask me in meetups like this. Guys, but I'm angry someone else has bought this African vest. But I need to, guys, what's another name for Africa? I need to execute this idea. So now what I'm saying is that even if you don't take anything from this conversation, even if you don't take anything from this conversation, I need you to understand that they have started building a digital world. I need you to understand that they have started, whether you like it or not, the billionaires of this world, Mark Zuckerberg and co, Microsoft and co, they have started building this world that you are living in. They have, somebody's talking of Wakanda verse, bro. Wakanda, Afroverse. Oh, good. Bro, wait, hold on, guys. I need to be checking this name. Mama African verse, Afriverse. Yeah, Afriverse makes sense. Afriverse makes sense. I pray it's available. God help me, God. So let me check, guys. Sorry, I'm using my laptop. People on YouTube, I'm so sorry. I truncate this video from time to time so I can search this domain. Oh God, Afriverse should be available. Afriverse. Oh shit, no. This is not what I'm searching for now. Afriverse. Good.com. Even if I see .io, I have to buy it. Woo! Guys, people are thinking ahead of us, so they already even bought Afriverse. Oh my God. Guys, are you sure you guys are not buying United Afriverse? No. Oh, God. Afconverse. No. Bitverse. God bless you, sir. I came into crypto through you. My heart is truly grateful. Okay, Keneka, thank you so much. I'm so happy when I hear. I have brought Afriverse. No. Guys, I need to go think. But I'm angry someone had already bought in, and I'm very sure I'm angry someone already bought African verse. I swear I love that name. Oh God. Guys. So now, one thing I need you to take away from this video now is that Afri Nation, no, nobody's interested. Bro, if you have a name now that has verse in it, what else verse? Guys, what's another name for Africa? But I don't want to use Wakanda. Wakanda is like a city. It will limit it to a city. I need something that is Afro verse. No, Afro. Are we singing music? I don't like that name. Afri Nation. No, it needs to have verse. Africa verse. Verse Africa. No. Africans verse. No. Verse Africa. No. I need another name. I need something. Must verse be part of it? Can't we use something else to name? No. Bro, right now, at an initial phase of every technology, you must follow naming pattern. You understand? No matter how you build anything about metaverse right now, if there is people will listen to any name that has verse in it more than they will listen to name that doesn't have verse in it. So it's very important that you put black verse. There are black people in America that are not Africans. So we can't say black verse. There are black people all over the world. So guys, I think I will think about it. But we need to I'm glad that I'm able to spark this I'm glad that I'm able to spark this conversation, and I see you guys are thinking. Sorry guys on YouTube, I'm very sorry. So I'm back. So I'm glad Neo Afriverse. No, the name is too long. We need something that this one is saying Biafran verse. Biafran a continent. Someone, if you are interested, you can go buy Nigerian verse, but I'm not interested in. I'm interested in a whole country, in a whole continent. So what I'm saying is that people will, in the future, people will start building their own digital world. You understand? I am working on an idea right now that involves building a digital nightclub. So you will be in your house and you will buy tickets to attend this digital nightclub, and your favorite artist will be performing for you. You understand? So yesterday, while I was on the plane, it now hit me. Say, what if I add strippers to this club, to this digital nightclub I'm building on Groove Up? What? So people will start in this race of verse. Right now, it's a race. Mark Zuckerberg changed the direction of Facebook overnight from 2018, and we never knew. He has started focusing on the verse. Microsoft is saying that they are also on this journey on the verse. So this journey right now is something that, sorry, most people will start building products for this verse. Some people will build nightclubs. Some people will build, so which means I will be with my friends. I'll be with my friends in Dubai, and I can attend nightclub in Lagos. You understand? I will be with my friends in Dubai, and I can attend a nightclub in Lagos. And everything, every feel I'm having in that nightclub is Lagos feel. I can be in New York with my friend, and I'm attending a nightclub in Dubai. Everything that they have built into that night Dubai verse or Dubai nightclub verse, whatever name they are going to call it, is going to show. You see that. Check out this name, Alkebulan. It was Africa first name before it was changed to Africa. Okay. Okay, but that name is too strong. And most of this the generation that we are building this thing for now, they might not even understand that it was changed. If see, even me, I was born 88, but I never knew the name was changed from whatever you wrote there now. So people will not be interested in that name. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that now, the reason I'm doing this video is to spark your brain also. Because when this internet started, our parents never believed it was going to get. If someone wakes, my mom died when I was, I think, 8 years. My biological mother, the real woman that gave birth to me, she died when I was, I think, 8 years or 9 years or six, somewhere. I can't really remember because it's really been long. But sometimes I still, if I look at the mirror closely, I will see her face in my face. But if my mom wakes up today now and see that I can do a video call of her, both of us can talk through video call, I'm sure she will be scared. The reason why she will be scared is that as at when she died, there was nothing like that she got to know about. So our parents of this other generation, they never believed that technology would get to where it is today. You understand? They never believed that technology is going to get to where it is today. So we as young people, we must see the direction. In fact, since 6 months ago, I have started understanding that the world is moving to this. The technology companies of this world, they are in a silent transition. What really made this transition now so obvious, now that everybody's talking about this now, is Mark Zuckerberg just making this announcement that this is their focus now. But I had already studied and seen that, oh, these people are going towards this direction. You know, the problem is that most of these poor countries, not just African countries, because it happens in India and the rest of countries where there are plenty poor people, we are so concerned about what to eat that we don't even look at technological advancement. We don't look at where technology is going. So when they were transitioning to WhatsApp, the social media age of the internet and the rest of it, you understand? Someone is saying, Emmanuel Ukpa is saying, science fiction of the past are now science fact. I love this. I love this. I love this quote by this guy. See, he said, science fiction. What my grandparents now, if they were to wake up from their grave and they see certain things, what will amaze them right now is something that my son that I gave birth to will just see as normal thing. Why? Because he was born in this particular age and time. So now I was saying something and I said you must position yourself to either be a builder. I can even decide right now that I am building a shrine. I am building a shrine on the metaverse. So I will build my own community of shrines. So which means that people will buy tickets to come to come see African shrines in this my metaverse, in this my own world that I have built. So you can build a verse of anything. You understand me? You can build a verse right now of anything. And guess what? For everything you're building right now in this world, as we are talking, you have at least 1 million persons waiting with their money to patronize it. Even if you are building something bad or good, you have at least 1 million persons ready to patronize whatever it is that you're building. So this is why I want us to start thinking in the direction of building, especially as young people. Some of us from disadvantaged from countries that are not financially strong. So we have to start building. We must not always all the time be we must not always all the time be the consumers. The internet has made it very easy for us to most of the guess which of the developers are currently on very high demand right now. Gaming developers, blockchain developers, artificial intelligence developers. They are very high in demand right now. In fact, if someone advertised and say, I have a blockchain experience, I am looking for a job within the next 30 seconds. Within the next 30 seconds right now, someone has offered that person a job. So what has this done now? What this has done is that this has placed us on the same pedestal with people of first world countries. When I'm talking of first world countries, I'm talking about the United States, the UK, and other countries that are rich. Countries that have the financial muscle, human social capital, and everything needed to pride themselves as. But you see that if I am a blockchain developer now and I know my job, if you go to Facebook headquarters right now, most of their top team developers are black people. So nobody is even doing racism. Nobody is doing all this, or most of all these things that you're hearing now about racism and the rest. If it comes to those kind of things, they don't even look at those things. What they are looking out for is, can you do the job? Fine. If you can do that job, there is more than enough money on ground. So why I'm doing this video is for us to position ourselves as young people. I'm doing this video so that you can also take out your own time. You need to also take out your own time and make your research on most of these things. So as relates, I say why you should pay attention to the crypto side of the metaverse. The transaction currency that they are going to use on this, the transaction currency that they are going to use for this transaction on this metaverse that everybody is building is cryptocurrencies. You understand me? So they are going to be using cryptocurrencies for transaction on this metaverse. We have seen it where someone is already building something called Decentraland. On this Decentraland right now, I think what is their trade volume? Please, if you are if you are in the crypto, you can help me check the market cap for Mana. Mana is one of those tokens that they use in one of these metaverse apps for gaming. Someone will help us type the market cap of this Mana. Now, this Mana, nothing they are doing there that is real. Oh. It's not as if it is a physical world, but guess what? People have bought all the lands on this digital planet, on this digital world that company built. People are playing games there. People are rain animals. People are doing a whole lot of things. Okay, good. Is this 5 billion? Please type it in words so that other people can see it. Someone already Olawale014 on Instagram already checked. Oh, 5 billion. Somebody already checked. Mana. I think Mana is the name of the token. So you can somebody already said the market cap for okay, on coin market cap, Gentility says 3.7 billion. So you will see that people already put 3.7 billion. I mean, someone is saying it's 5. Someone is saying it's 5. I'll go with this guy for 5 billion because I'm not sure. I'm sure Mana should be more than this in market cap. So in this world, in this digital world now, it is not a real world. There is nothing that they are doing in that world right now that affects the physical directly. Right now, they have not built anything now that in that world now that will affect. But you see that uh uh a company already has over $5 billion. $5 billion, if they give it to some of the countries where you guys come from, definitely it can change the fortune of half of the people in that country. But you see that people already involve $5 billion in this. So this is no child's play. So as a young person watching this video right now, I'm trying to round up now. As a young person watching this video right now, there are two things you can do. Go start learning how the technology of this thing works. I posted something and I said, in the future, if to have a job that is not technological, is going to be very hard. Check, technology has disrupted almost everything that we do. There is nothing we do today that technology has not disrupted. Technology has disrupted every industry that you want to think about today. So the first thing for you to do first is to see if you can learn, if you can have a job, if you can get a skill. I was in a studio in New York, an NFT. I was in a studio in New York to discuss NFT in that studio, and the guys there told me that they are looking for a a game designer, and right now that they can pay even if it's $1 million a year. So this is a game developer that 5 years ago these people probably will not even pay that person $50,000 a year. But because of this Decentraland, because of this metaverse journey now that everybody is after, because of this journey right now, the demand for 3D designers has gone up. I have one of my boys that know how to do all this 3D design and the rest. He called me and said a company have engaged him. This guy is living in Ghana. He's living in Ghana, but a company in the United States have already engaged him. And guess what they are doing? They are ready to pay him to become perfect in that 3D designs. Because it is these 3D designers. Take this information I'm giving you very, very serious now. It is these 3D designers that are designing this world. The way we have 3D architect. I was in New York. I love, whenever I'm in New York in the United States, that is one of the places I love to stay in those hotels that are facing Times Square. Times Square is one of those places I love to visit in the US. Now, if you're on that Times Square now, you see how architects designed all the buildings there. You see how they put all those 3D. So there is imagine if there is imagine it's humans, it's human architects that design all those physical buildings that you're seeing. So right now, metaverse inspired companies are looking for people who will design this digital world. So if you have a skill right now in this 3D design, and you can look at New York Times Square, and you can create something similar to New York Times Square. You even design, most of these designers design. I'm designing one app. One of the guys designing that app, June, he created a 3D slide that I saw. Man, the way I have not built that app, it's just a design, but the way he created this 3D design, I just love the color combination. It was too good for the eyes. The way he combined the color and everything. So imagine people that create this digital world. So these people are very high in demand right now. So think of getting a skill. Think of getting a skill in this digital world. Think of getting a skill right now to be part of the people that are going to build this next digital world called metaverse. Now, the second one is also think of innovations. I was just on this call now when I had this idea called African verse, where we will rebuild Africa digitally. And if I start building this African verse now, and we build Rwanda now, and we say I always talk of Rwanda. Sorry, I'm invested in Rwanda. Anytime I want to make example of African country, I always use Rwanda. I don't know why. It comes to me natural because I'm invested in Rwanda. I love Rwanda. It's one of those African countries I've gone to that time. I've gone to 13 African countries, but you see, Rwanda is very special to me because of it's very neat. The people are organized, everything. So I love natural. Everything about nature in Rwanda is amazing. So that's why I always use them. Sorry. So let's say we build a digital Rwanda now, and someone wants to own an apartment in that digital Rwanda. I can't. I wish I could make you see this thing, how real I am seeing it. Most of you right now, you're just interested in how to eat, so you might not really be feeling these things I'm discussing. The gaming industry, not just in America, the gaming industry in America is worth billions of dollars. This is people playing games. So what I mean playing game, I'm not talking about football. I'm talking about this mobile game. But most of you watching this, brick game. Most of you watching this now, brick game. Super Mario. You know all those games. So you see, this industry is a very big industry. So another thing again you can think of doing is also building. Look around you now. I'm working. Please save this video. I can't hear you right now. So I'm looking at us creating. I'm looking at you that is watching this now, creating something for the metaverse. Someone can just decide and say, "Oh, he wants to buy a plot of land on Decentraland and create a digital airport." So people will be landing in that airport, and they will be paying him commission. Most of these things, I just wish that you're really following this. You're really following this thing with the right mindset. So there is so much that people do for entertainment and fun. There's so much people do for entertainment and fun. So this is why the gaming industry is so big. And right now, people are getting jobs. You understand? Right now, people have Fortnite. God bless you. So there's another platform called Fortnite. I think they're like one of the biggest in terms of this metaverse right now. So I need you guys to think of how you can create. You can just create a digital airport. You can create digital nightclub. I'm already working on that. You can create digital whatever. You can create digital whatever, and you will see how people who are fascinated by these things will be interested. We were gathered. We were gathered in a hotel. Myself and my friends, Monette and Tanika, and we were gathered in a conference in an NFT meetup in New York. And guess how many persons were interested in NFTs that came to this meetup? Over 200 persons. That place was packed up. That place was so packed up. So this shows you that people's interest is not just about farming. You understand? It's not just about farming. It's not just about real estate. It's not about physical farming, physical real estate. There are people. There is so much. There is so much money. There is so much money in digital assets. So this is where you see thousands of people gather to talk about NFT. So someone is saying you need programming skills for most of this. Yes, if you're building. I have built over 6 mobile applications and website. You can check thatcoin.com, abitpay.io. I have built like 4 mobile applications that is on store. AbitPay, AbitTrader. I don't know how to code even a line of code. Now, in the production process, there are different things that you can do. So what did I do? I know how to. God knows how to bless me with amazing ideas. So what did I do? I have a team that knows how to develop. So as I'm talking to you right now, if you go to my house right now in Dubai now, my guys are sitting on a conference table now and they are working. The ones in Nigeria, they are working. Now, these people, my own is to come up with these ideas of how this thing is going to work. Now, I don't know how to design. I have 4 designers on my payroll. What they do is, as I bring this idea, I write it down, I give it to them, and they now put that idea in pictures. When they put that ideas in pictures and design how they feel is going to be to the user, they pass it to the next person. The next person's own is development. So you don't necessarily need to learn how to code to build most of these things. I'm not sure Mark Zuckerberg still codes. So all you need to do is find your own specialty in this chain of production and position yourself. So guys, I just hope I just hope I just hope I have really made sense. This conversation is one of I will pray to God to still be alive 10 years to watch this video. And I will pray to God one day I'm going to share this video. I had a total of 3,200 people watching this on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Zoom, and other places I'm streaming. So I will pray to God that I am still alive 10 years from now for us to rewatch this video again. You will see that most of the things I am telling you here now, you will see that most of the things I am telling you here now will become our reality of that 10 years tomorrow I'm talking about. So because of this technological advancement, so you need to position yourself. Immediately Mark Zuckerberg made that announcement, every token, every coin that has something related to VAS, the price started going up. The price started, Mana, Sand, all of them, the price started going up. Axis Infinity, the price started going up. Why? Because people started understanding that, oh, the direction is metaverse. The direction is metaverse. People are building for metaverse. People are building metaverse game. People are building digital this, digital that. You understand? So what has happened here now is that people's technological interest is diverting. Excuse me. People's technological interest is diverting, and you must position yourself. Anybody right now that is thinking of, sorry to say, but let's say this person is an American and that person is thinking that he or she wants to start building something similar to Facebook. Guess what? You are late, sir. The reason why you are late is that even Facebook is not wanting to build something again like Facebook. Facebook is now wanting to build something called Metaverse. So all these things that we do on Facebook, tomorrow now, 5 years from now, 10 years, 20 years, Facebook might decide to make all those things all real time. So you understand? So you see how in the past, all we do is come and post. Small time, they said all we can do is come on a live video and talk like this. Real time. I can bring 10 persons on these different screens here now, and we will all be discussing. And what they are now saying is that, oh, these 10 people that are discussing now, we want them to have this feel of all of them are inside one place. They are inside one hall. They are inside one club. They are talking. They are laughing. They are having fun. So this is how technology is advancing. So I want to thank all of you that has watched this. It's my prayer that we are alive till the next 10 years, because this journey just got started. The journey just got started. 10 years from now, what me and you we are going to be talking about is metaverse. Nobody will be talking about all these post and delete social media. We're talking about artificial intelligence. You understand? It's talking about the reality, virtual reality. As I'm sitting down here now in Dallas, I'm missing my sons in the UK. I'm missing my family. So I can just decide to just enter metaverse. I put on my eyeglass. I will tell them to everybody put on your eyeglass, and we will see ourselves in Disney Park. We are all having fun. I'm sitting down here, but my mindset and everything is feeling as if I am in Disney with my children, and they are all enjoying the experience. This is the experience of that future. So I need you guys to. I have shared a whole lot of information here. However, you want to use it, you can use this information as an investor to know the cryptocurrency projects to invest in, because the crypto is what is going to power the metaverse. Crypto is what is going to power the metaverse. That's why you see almost every new project that is launched today now on Binance, you will see it has a connection to NFTs, or what do they call it? To NFTs and NFTs and gaming. So the direction too has changed. So you see that in the next 5 years now, people who are investing in some of these virtual reality platforms, they are going to be the millionaires and billionaires that you're seeing. It took Warren Buffett 80 something years to be worth 93 billion, but it took Elon Musk January to this November that we are to become as rich as Warren Buffett. It took him just 9 months of this year. So you see that in the future, tech billionaires will definitely be the future billionaires. So you can use this information and position yourself in your investment. Immediately, Mark Zuckerberg announced the new direction of Facebook. Company stocks that are related to Metaverse started going up. The rest of them all started going up. So I wish you all the best as you use this information. You understand? Someone saying which cryptos are related to Metaverse. I will only mention two, which I am also invested in. Project Seed.io, they have their token called Shield token, which is launching on the 9th. You can follow their page and see it. I am invested in it. I'm a seed investor in it. So I have millions there. So you can follow them and patronize them when they launch. There's also another project again called Aziz Infinity. I'm also an investor there. I've promoted it in short. I always talk about it in most of my video. Aziz Infinity and Small Love Potion. There's also another one again I traded for short time, because those ones are already like I like investing in projects that are still very low, so I can grow with them and make some good money. So most of these projects I'm also invested in, so you can check them out too. So I thank you guys so much for being a part of this, and I think we'll call it a day here. So I will take a few questions. If you have questions you want to ask me, I think, what is the best coin to buy now? I don't think I answered. The best coin to buy right now is number one, Tatcoin, number two, TXT, number three, Axis Infinity AXS, number four, Project Seed when they launch on the 9th, which is next tomorrow, number five, BNB. All these coins I'm calling, they might not really be the best coins, but I'm just calling them because I've invested in them and I will not advertise something I don't have my money in. So thank you for the update. I appreciate you. God bless you. Chief, is it possible to make a video on Project Seed, how to take action immediately? Okay, good. They have not really, I am only advertising them because I put my money in there, but they have not really engaged me. If they engage me officially to become an influencer to promote them, then I can do video. Right now, my focus is on my own project. How do we buy NFT? So you can buy NFT on a platform called OpenSea.io. So on this OpenSea, you will see different NFT and the reasons for that NFT. So don't just go around buying NFTs blindly. Know what that NFT is or stands for. Chief, about Project Seed token, how can we get it before November 9th? So you can't get it until it's listed. Can Doge ever be as high as 400 Naira per coin? This NDA boss. I am not holding Dogecoin. I don't have anything. I don't have any opinion about Dogecoin. I'm going to save this video. Lucas, Eric, Official, Rwanda, we love you. I love you guys too. When is the bull run supposed to end? Please, I don't answer this kind of questions. What's the name again, bro? You're going to rewatch this video. OpenSea.io Solanet. Okay, good. So Thank you so much, guys, and I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much, everyone that watched on YouTube. Will the metaverse crypto be enlisted on Arbitrader? Kindly enlist most of the token. Yeah, so we are working on something on Arbitrader where by January, I'm sure this is the next work. This is the next phase my developers are entering now. We are working on something next month where we will list as many Binance blockchain coins on Arbitrader. So most of the coins that you can buy on Binance, you can buy them directly on Arbitrader. My developer, my CTO Blinks Breezy, Raymond is already on this. So we are going to have many coins on Arbitrader very, very soon. So can this metaverse impact our online business? Definitely, it already has an impact on your online business. People who I already said, developers who know how to code metaverse related products are in high demand. So people's attention is on metaverse. So people are building artificial intelligence glasses and the rest of it now. Please, project seat. Thanks. Okay, guys, thank you so much to everyone on YouTube. Wow, man, I never knew this number of people were watching on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for engaging. I think my focus was just on this my Instagram page. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's most Africans always think. Oh, sorry. Most most people, not just Africans, I've traveled to India and the rest of all these places, is the same thing. Most people who don't actually understand how data works think YouTube consumes more data. So if you have people watching your video on YouTube, you need to appreciate them because these people have come to the understanding that you're spending the same data to watch on YouTube and the same data you're watching on Instagram. So I thank all of you that are watching on YouTube. God bless you. I thank all of you that are watching. Do you sell USDT in a bit? Yes, we sell you. We people buy peer to peer. Our company in itself, we don't sell any token, even Tatcoin, we don't sell any token. What we have done is that we have created a peer-to-peer platform where people meet and transact amongst themselves, peer-to-peer. Thank you so much, Chief. God bless you. So I believe nobody has. What other platform can we buy Tatcoin? You can buy Tatcoin on tatswap.com, Abit Pay. You can buy on Arbitrader for now, and we are still listing on more exchanges soon. So I thank you guys so much for being a part of this, and I sincerely appreciate you. This past 2 hours plus that we've discussed, I'm sure you've benefited one thing or the other. So I thank you so much. And I created a Telegram group where I share information about cryptocurrencies and everything that is happening. So I need you guys to join that. Go to Arbit Traders Club. Search for Arbit Traders Club on Instagram. So, Chief, I have a team building a project on education using VR technologies. Okay, bro. So if you want us to discuss about that project, send me a DM. So you can click the link on at Arbitrators Club and join my group where I have one-on-one conversation and discussion with people. I help them to understand crypto. I have a team of 4 admins that I pay, and what we basically do is that we want beginners to understand crypto before they buy it. So thank you guys so much. So I appreciate you, and let's talk sometime again. God bless you. Oh, share video, man. Good. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've ended one of the Instagram. Let me end the Facebook. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who watched.